So, thank you, beautiful. I'm now going to do the second part. I've performed, and now it's to a speech. And I introduce Sir Nick, who's going to join me on stage. Please give it up for him.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible evening this is. Isn't it just really wonderful to be here to hear all this great music, this great black music, this great Black Welsh music. And isn't it amazing to be here on the night that Black Welsh music hits London? Next stop, the world.
Thank you so much, Sir Nick. I just got a few words for you to give a bit of context about the Black Welsh Music Awards and why it's in the indigo at the O2 stage today. Just bringing up my notes. Sorry. You can chat amongst yourselves, it's fine. Okay. I stand before you today not just as a founder, but as someone who refuses to accept the silence around a truth we can no longer ignore. Because the numbers don't whisper, they speak loudly. So a report by UK Music, Black Music Means Business, reveals that over the past 30 years, music has contributed £30 billion to the UK economy. And of that, 24.5 billion has been generated by black music. I just want you to let that settle for a moment. Black music is not a niche. It's not a side story. It's a driving force of the UK's cultural and economic success. So here is the question that should unsettle every single one of us in this room. If black music is generating this level of wealth, why are black artists still struggling to build wealth of their own? Why are so many of the very people creating the soundtracks of our lives still underpaid, underrepresented, and overlooked? This is not an accident. It is a pattern. And patterns only change when people decide they will no longer accept them. That is why the Black Welsh Music Awards exists, not as a celebration alone, a disruption of invisibility, a disruption of inequality, a disruption of a system that has benefited from black creativity without investing in black creators. So in Wales, the issue cuts even deeper because where are the pipelines? Where are the visible pathways for young black musicians to thrive and rise and to sustain careers that don't burn out before they begin? But we also look back with pride at the extraordinary legacy of Dame Shirley Bassey, our patron, a global icon, a voice that broke barriers and carried Wales onto the world stage. And interestingly, a message came from her that I'm going to deliver to you in recognition of the awards today. Would you like to hear it? Okay. So this is from Dame Shirley Bassey herself. To the Black Welsh Music Awards, I am truly deeply humbled. She received a Lifetime Achievement Award, and it is a wonderful feeling. When I was just a little girl growing up in Tiger Bay, I used to dream of the world. Back then, they told me to sing quietly at school, but I couldn't. I had this voice, and I had to use it. And I've had the privilege of over 70 years dedicated to making music and entertaining audiences across the globe. Give it up for Dame Shirley Bassey. I can't be with you in person tonight, but I know that there is so much incredible talent in this room. To the young artists here tonight and to everyone, believe in yourselves. Take that leap. I broke through barriers so that you could soar. And seeing you all flourish in the room this evening makes every sacrifice worth it. Thank you for my wonderful award recognition and for the Black Welsh Music Awards. Let's get this party started. I'm going to pass it to Sir Nick for a few words for a little break before I close the end of my speech.
Thank you, Ify. You know, Ify is a very special person because Ify could have won one of these awards tonight. But she decided that she was instead going to organise this entire awards competition with her darling mum, Uzo. Let's big it up for these two amazing women. Of course, this is a great night for celebrating. But we really mustn't forget that every single one of these amazingly talented young Black Welsh artists started out with a dream and a talent. And yet, Ify, as you've said, if you're black and you're from Wales, what are the chances that you're going to end up on stage at the O2? Huh? And for every single one of these Black Welsh artists who've been entertaining us and delighting us tonight, there's another 10, another 20, another 100 who are still there in their bedrooms in Wales, dreaming, with no real hope of ever getting onto the stage at the O2, if it's not for Ify and Uzo and all the other dozens and dozens of people who have played their part in bringing all these dreams to life tonight. The assessors, the advisors, the committee members, the directors, the team that Ify and Uzo has put together, the incredibly generous sponsors, Creative Wales, Age Alive, the Welsh African Centre, Ify Iwobi, the British Legion. These organisations have come together and contributed the money that has made this happen. And ladies and gentlemen, that's where we all come in. Because we don't want this to be the last Black Welsh Music Awards showcase, do we? Pardon? Oh, come on, do we? No, we don't. We want it to go on and on. Already, planning has started for the Black Welsh Music Awards 2027. And so my appeal to all of you here tonight is, if you've got a bit of time and a bit of money and a bit of energy and encouragement, please talk to Ify. Help her and her darling mother make sure that the Black Welsh Music Awards go on next year and the year after and the year after that, because there is so much amazing Black Welsh talent and we want to hear it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Sir Nick. And yeah, just the last comments to finish off. Sorry, just loading my notes, sorry. So help us build something that ensures, like Sir Nick said, that when we gather in years to come, we are no longer asking, where are the Black Welsh artists? We are celebrating them. This is a continuation on stages across the UK, across the world, and across the whole globe. Black Welsh talent should be known. Thank you so much.